General Hospital recap for Thursday, March 6 reveals some massive plot twists in the land of Port Charles. Today's episode was jam-packed with bombshells, so time to dive into everything that went down. Make sure to check out our next week GA spoilers here. Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, brings her grandson, James West, Gary James Fuller, into the hospital because he went sledding off the roof and hurt his arm. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, passes him off to Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, who checks him out. James knows that he is in trouble when his mom, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, finds out and keeps mentioning it. Isaiah x-rays James and confirms that his arm is broken. James picks out a pink cast because it is Maxie's favorite color and gets some signatures on it. As James and Felicia are leaving, they bump into Kai Taylor, Jen's Austin Astra, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, in the hallway. James is excited to meet Kai, his favorite football player, and so Kai also signs his cast to cheer him up. Kai is at GH to take part in a new program in honor of Drew Quartermaine's, Cameron Matheson, son, Oscar. It is for long-term pediatric patients, and Drew hopes that the program will bring something positive to the kids. Kai is the first PC athlete to lend a hand, and he believes that he can get some of his friends to also help out. During General Hospital's Thursday show, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, took Ava Jerome's, Maura West, advice and asked for a meeting with Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. He visits her in her office and she lays out the details of the mess that she is in. She tells him that Drew is blackmailing her because he found out that she intentionally changed lab results. He wants Portia to schedule a meeting for Drew and her husband, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, to try and broker peace. Even though she doesn't want to do it, Rick suggests that she string Drew along for right now and pretend to cooperate while he researches whatever else he can do to help her case. After Rick leaves, Portia sends Drew a text asking to see him. Once he arrives, she tells him that she has thought things over and will schedule the meeting just as he has requested. It's tea time in the Quartermaine living room as Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth, Olivia Quartermaine, Lisa Luciero, Lois Cirillo, Rena Sofer, and Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliot, are all chatting when Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, rings the doorbell. He has a yellow envelope with paperwork inside for Gio's continued education. Tracy looks at the paperwork and claims that as long as Gio is in her house, all of his schooling will be handled by the Quartermaines. Sonny begins yelling at Tracy to butt out, and eventually Gio takes the paperwork and signs it on the spot without reading it and hands it back to Sonny. Everyone but Tracy and Gio walks Sonny out, leaving them to have a real conversation. Tracy admits that she is protective of the people that she cares about, and that is why she has been hard on Gio lately. She also respects the way that he has been standing up to her, and says that he has more depth than a lot of the rest of the family. He explains that just as she knows the hurt Sonny has caused others, he knows just how much Sonny has been there for him since his mom died. Across town, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, comes barreling into Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, office with a tale to tell during the Thursday, March 6 episode. She explains about breaking into Martin Gray's, Michael E. Knight, hotel room to try and find information on her missing daughter, but found something else instead. Lulu tells Carly about the notes on Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, having a child with Dante back when they were teenagers and never telling him about the baby. She explains that it was given up for adoption and she isn't sure what to do with the information. Carly is stunned at first and then asks Lulu what she wants to do with it. It's pretty clear that Lulu wants to spill the beans, but Carly advises against it. She thinks that it will explode like a bomb cyclone if it gets out, and that too many people's lives can be destroyed all at once. Plus, that baby is now an adult, and they may not even know that they were adopted.